The 2011 football season has been a big year for the Demon Band, celebrating its centennial anniversary and showcasing a brand new set of uniforms. Members also were able to experience big performances at both LSU and SMU. But now, few fans really know how much it takes for students to prepare. Colin Woodson has the story.
Marching band is a sport that is both physically and mentally demanding. Members of the band talk about what it takes for them to put a show on the field.
It takes a lot of work. We drum lines out there every day, so we're always out at the practice field or we're up here. A lot of times we're outside by the fountain, but we're always having to work on our music, and we have to get it memorized quick, and we have to go out there and get it on the field, so it takes a lot of work.
Hot sunny days are the usual conditions for the band when they rehearse outside of Prather Coliseum. Some sections are responsible for all of the transportation and upkeep of some expensive equipment and instruments.
For front ensemble, there are these huge boards that we have to load onto a trailer, and for each practice, if we go outside, we're responsible for showing up an hour early to load this truck, and we usually make around 2 trips to fit roughly around 10 to 11 boards on this truck, and they're really heavy.
Throughout the week, students of the Spirit of Northwestern spend many hours in fast-paced and coordinated rehearsals with heavy instruments and blazing Natchitoches weather.
We rehearse anywhere from 6 to 8 hours a week. Typically, we'll go out, work on drill designs, music for the show. Then towards the end of rehearsals, we'll put it all together and clean it up.
So the next time you're at a home game, think twice before getting to the concessions early. Students spend many hours of time, focus, and practice to perform 6 minutes of showtime. For NSU News, I'm Colin Woodson saying goodbye.
The 2011-2012 Lady Demons basketball team is planning on having a big season. Reporter Sarah Wilson has more.
The NSU Lady Demons just started practicing for the 2011-2012 season.
We have 5 freshmen and 1 transfer, so we have 6 new players out on the floor. So it's a lot of learning, a lot of teaching going on.
Coach Jennifer Graff got new coaches this season.
We hired Shannon Johnson, who played at South Carolina, and for the past 14 years has been playing professionally, either overseas or in the WNBA. She's a WNBA All-Star, so she's got a ton of experience and really challenges our guards. Laterica Dobbin was a former NSU standout. She was point guard here, I think, between 2000 and 2004.
There are many returning players this year. We expect to see a lot of along with the new players that came in this season.
Well, our returning starters from last year, one of them being Jordy James, our senior. She was Louisiana Newcomer of the Year last year, so we expect a lot of good things out of her. Let's see, Trudy Armstead started for us in the post position, so she's a returner. Jasmine Bradley got a lot of, she's kind of in between. She started a lot of games for us last year. I was very surprised she wasn't Freshman of the Year in our conference.
We will love to see the NSU Lady Demons take on the Southland Conference. According to Coach Graff, the team has set many short and long-term goals that will spark this basketball season.
And we asked them, what are your goals? And every single one of them, of course, said winning that conference championship.
For NSU News, I'm Sarah Wilson.
So homecoming was last weekend, and you're our sports official, so what did you think?
The football team had a game. I'll let you know that, plus soccer, tennis, volleyball, and more when we come back.
Northwestern State University of Louisiana encourages education, research, and action focused on the environment, energy conservation, and sustainability. Also, as part of this initiative, NSU promotes a healthy student body campus and community. NSU is proud to support thinking and acting in an environmentally responsible way.
Looking for a way to stay healthy and get into shape? Then come and join NSU's Wellness, Recreation, and Activity Center. The rack contains 2 large gyms for basketball, volleyball, and badminton, racquetball courts, free weight room, strength and cardio rooms, group exercise room, and an indoor track. The RAC has a fully staffed service center and will serve all of your health needs. Come and start your lifestyle change today at the NSU RAC.
Welcome back, Demon fans, to the first broadcast of the 2011 fall semester. I'm Brady Raynard, and this is your Demon Sports Blitz. The NSU team under third-year head coach Bradley Dale Pivotal is turning some heads and gaining some momentum in the competitive Southland Conference. After a disappointing home showing against McNeese State 3 weeks ago, the Demons responded with a dominant performance at Beaumont, Texas versus the Lamar Cardinals. The game was a statement game for the Demons as they refused to lose 2 games in a row for the second time in the season. With homecoming looming, NSU knew they needed to be focused if they were going to be able to knock off Southeastern at home and improve to 4-3. It was a battle between the directionally named Louisiana schools, and the winner was to move up in the standings. Let's go to the highlights. First play of the game, handoff here, Southeastern. Jamal White puts just a wallop on the running back, and Lamont Simmons with the heads-up play is going to be able to pick it up off the turf and run 24 yards all the way to the end zone. Turnover, something Bradley Dale Pivotal has been stressing this year, and the Demons did it early. Right after the big play, John Shaughnessy kicks the onside kick, catches him off surprise, and the play results in a field goal. Good hands by Jamal White to recover the onside kick. And here it is, early, still in the first quarter. DJ Palmer makes a few guys miss. It's a foot race from the 50. I don't think he's going to catch him. Is he going to? No, it's not going to catch him. Big run there by DJ Palmer, 82 yards. John Shaughnessy kicks the field goal there, 17-0. Play action pass. Brad Henderson goes across his body, across the field, in the end zone. Ramil Morris, looks good to me. Touchdown, takes the 30-3 lead. Open the second half, Demons get the ball. Philip Harvey takes the ball all the way from the 1-yard line. Nobody's going to catch him. It's going to be another foot race, and the Demons win again, as it was nothing but a track show here for the Demons early on, as Philip Harvey returns it 99 yards all the way to the end zone, and the Special Teams Player of the Week extends the lead 34-3 at that point. Well, the Demons wasn't done here, as another play-action pass results in another touchdown for the Demons, as Aldridge makes one guy miss, stiff arms another to get in the end zone. 41-3, the Demons extend the lead. But Southeastern wasn't done, as they were able to put some points on the board. Just a touchdown here as he throws to the running back out of the backfield, and that's Collins Brendo with a big catch for a touchdown. But the Demons once again give the ball to their star running back right there, Ramil Morris, as he scampers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, extends the lead to 48-10, and then this was the last score of the game right here as Brian Young hits Corey Theodore for the 6-yard touchdown pass. And to give the final score of 51-17, the Demons were doing everything right in this game and were able to get a big win on homecoming. And after the huge win, Coach Pivotal and his Demons get a much-deserved bye week. We asked Coach Pivotal what the team will do with its bye week.
Well, I think we need it. I think it hits us at a perfect time. We've had 7 games in a row, not just 7 games, but 7 very, very tough football games. So we need it. We need to catch our breath, let the air out, decompress, if you will, get healthy, and give our guys a little time off this coming weekend. We'll work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But I think last year we were in the same position, playing the same opponent. You know, we'd won a big game at UCA, and I felt like I had a lot of momentum going at that time. And we had a break, but we never lost our focus. I think that's the whole key. I mean, you can call a timeout and not use your momentum, lose your focus. And I think that's what we'll do. We're going to call a timeout, but next week we'll get right back on schedule. We'll be game planning and practicing, and our guys will be sky-high ready to play a great Texas State team. So I think the fact that we get a chance to catch our breath, decompress, get healthy, outweighs the fact that we would lose momentum and our focus. So, I mean, we'll be hitting on all cylinders in 2 Saturdays.
Can't say it any better than the big guy. The Demons, after the bye week, travel to San Marcos, Texas to face off against their former SLC foe, Texas State, next Saturday. Texas State announced last spring that they were moving up to the FBS level, so now too many scholarship players means that all of their Southland Conference games do not count for either team. Therefore, the game will be just another warm-up game for the NSU as they look to capture the SLC title. The NSU Lady Demons tennis team is continuing to assert their dominance on the court as they went all the way to Tuscaloosa, Alabama last weekend during the Roberta Allison Fall Classic last week. The University of Alabama hosted tournament featured several Southeastern and Atlantic Coast Conference teams. Andrea Netarostova and Titania Lorena teamed up to defeat Middle Tennessee and Alabama Birmingham for the Flight 4 title. Olga Bashanova and Amy Williams both won consolation single titles as well. The Lady Demons will look to face even tougher competition this weekend at the ITA Regionals. After that, NSU wraps up their fall season up with at Southern Mississippi and North Texas hosted tournaments. Moving on to volleyball, the Lady Demons have begun to play better recently after a rocky start to their season. NSU has won 5 of their last 7 matches, including 2 in a row. The match yesterday against Louisiana Tech really showed what the Lady Demons were made of. A 3-0 win behind Stacy DeFranesco's 8th consecutive double-double has the girls making them have the confidence to look to keep climbing in the rankings. Even co-head coach Hugh Hernishman is buying into their last few games. Hernishman said, and I quote, "The competitive nature of our team is really starting to emerge. We're starting to really step up in some of the big moments in the matches, which wasn't happening earlier in the season. It's amazing how much we've improved from just a month and a half ago," end quote. The Lady Demons get to prove if they are for real this weekend as they take on their 4-5 conference record to face off against Texas Arlington before returning home on the 27th to play Texas A&M Corpus Christi. And the Lady Demons soccer team has seen better days. NSU is sitting at a disappointing 1-5 conference record with 4 straight shutout losses after a defeat at the hands of Texas San Antonio. The Lady Demons are wrapping up their home schedule with senior night as they face the Central Arkansas Bears. Sitting at 9th place with only 3 games left, the Demons will need wins and a little help in order to be one of the 6 SLC teams to make the playoffs, which is being held here at NSU starting on November 3rd. And wrapping up the Blitz, the NSU men's and women's cross-country teams will host Demon Invitational beginning tomorrow at 3 p.m. The Lady Demons finished 2nd and the Demons finished 6th in their last invitational at Centenary in Shreveport, Louisiana. From all of us here at NSU News, we wish all of our men and women luck for the remainder of the seasons. And for your Demon sports coverage, make sure you go to nsudemons.com for game recaps, schedules, and more from our wonderful sports information department. And that'll do it for your Demon Sports Blitz. I'm Brady Raynard.
So how do you think we're going to do against Texas State?
I think it's going to be a good game. I mean, last year was a win for the Demons, and I don't see any reason for it to change this year.
Let's hope we can continue that winning streak.
And so we can really look forward to that warm weather this weekend.
Yes, as we saw in our 5-day forecast, that this weekend we will be warming up.
Great. And that's going to do it for this edition of NSU News. I'm Jillian Corder.
And I'm Marshall Watson. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night.